Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with Ashley.
Hey guys.
She is visiting LA for the weekend, so we are filming a collab. We're going to be talking about our Sephora sale recommendations. There's a Sephora sale coming up in a couple days, so we're going to be sharing our favorite products and let you guys know what we recommend for the sale. So if you're interested in hearing our recommendations, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I am going to start off with something that is kind of newer at Sephora, and this is from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm so excited that Charlotte Tilbury is finally at Sephora because now I get free shipping and you can get it 20% off during this sale if you're VIB. So this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. You guys see me use this in every single tutorial because I've been wearing this every single day since I got it. Like, I just need to wear this every day and mix it in with any foundation. What I'll do, it has a doe foot applicator, so I'll just swipe this onto my face and then like dot on my foundation and just like mix it all at the same time because it gives you a little bit of a luminous glow, and then it also gives you coverage. And I've just been into like a very glowy foundation look, or if you have a foundation that's matte and it might look like a little too harsh, if you mix this in, it'll keep that matte look, or it'll keep your foundation matte, but it'll add a little bit more of a glow to it to make it more natural looking. So super obsessed with this, highly recommend it. I'm in the shade 4. It does have a little bit of a tint to it, but it's like a very light BB cream basically, but definitely highly recommend this. I might actually need to buy a second one very soon because I wear it so often.
I think I'm gonna buy that because of you too, because I'll take all the glow help I can get.
That's definitely
dry,
like my favorite.
so.
Oh, same.
Okay, all the glow. Okay, so for my first product, I'm gonna recommend the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I am in the shade 1N, and this one I love. My favorite way is to apply it with a sponge, and it just, like, the way it lays on the skin is just really natural, and it doesn't feel heavy, because you know how some can start to feel really heavy. This one, it doesn't feel like I have anything on. So really enjoy this one, and you can do it really sheer or build it up nice as well. So
okay, sticking with the glowy theme, and I talked about this all the time. I talked about it in my last recommendations video, but I cannot stress it enough. This is the Laura Mercier Glow Powder. You tried this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Every day that I've had this, since it came out, I think back in August, I cannot live without this. I put this on every single day. Like right now, I'm breaking out a little bit, but this helps like blur out your skin because like the glowy effect just kind of gives you like a little bit of a filter look.
It does, yeah.
So, and it also kind of blurs out your pores.
Yep.
And it's also matte, which usually doesn't happen when you think of like a glowy powder or a glowy product. So it does actually leave your skin matte, but it still gives it a very like alive look. Like sometimes if I use a loose powder, it will just completely like suck the life out of my skin, and I'll have to go in with like highlighter and so many other products to make it like look good again. But this kind of solves that problem without even having to use like any other products.
Yeah. Oh, that one's so good. I was happy to see you recommend that.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot to bring mine this
Really?
trip, and I was so sad.
I feel like I'm already like halfway through this one.
Okay. Next up, I'm gonna recommend the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. This thing, I use it all the time.
Same.
It's such a good mix of like warm and cool tones and just so many looks. So yeah, this one just comes with me everywhere. It's definitely really easy to work with, and it's a nice mix of matte and shimmer as well. So if you're looking for just like one palette that you can just get tons of looks with, I think this is the one. Plus it's like wearable color.
Oh yeah,
like
that's what I'm all about.
Yeah, because like I like to play with color but not too bold.
Yeah,
and this one's pretty wearable.
Yeah, like you can take any of those looks or any of those colorful shades and make them like daytime looks.
Yep. So definitely recommend checking this guy out.
And especially like it's a good travel palette because that's everything.
Yep.
Alright, next this is an eyeshadow that is from Hourglass. This is called their Scattered Lights Glitter Eyeshadow. Have you tried these?
No, I need to.
They're so amazing. This one's in the shade Reflect. This is what I wore on my lid pretty much every day but today. I love this so much. It's like a cream eyeshadow. This shade is specifically like is probably gonna be the one that most people gravitate towards because it's kind of lighter. It's like a rose gold kind of champagne color, but it's also not too pink, so you can wear it with like any lip color. So this also really reminds me of the Tarte Chrome paints, but it's like a little bit creamier than those. And that's also one of like my favorite eyeshadow kind of products. So this is really good. This, like if you want like a travel must-have, I would say this, like with the Born to Run palette, because this has like every transition shade, and then I will just wear this as my lid color. That's what I've been doing like all month, just taking like all the transition shades from that palette and then using this. So I definitely recommend this. This is actually, I'm gonna buy at least one more. I think they're a little bit pricey, but it's totally worth it because I've just been digging into this so much since I first purchased it. The shade Reflect is the only one I have, so it's my favorite, but I definitely want to get at least like one more shade during the sale.
Next up is a liquid lip, and this is by Lawless, and this has became like my hands down favorite formula. This one is Cameron. I think it's my most worn shade. Okay, so this one is a really pretty nude, of course. I'm always in the nude shades, it seems like, but it's really creamy and super pigmented, and they last all day. I feel like I can eat and everything, and it wears away nicely, not in a bad way, you know? So these ones are kind of pricey though. I think they're right around $25, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I want to pick up more of these during the sale too because they're my favorite.
I've not tried anything from Lawless,
really?
But I follow the owner or the founder.
Anne?
Yeah,
Yes.
her Instagram's amazing, so it makes me just want to buy her stuff.
I tried the foundation and this, and I'm like, oh, I love both.
Alright, so next up, I always mess up the name of this, but this is the Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick from Marc Jacobs. This is in the shade Mocha Chocolata, and this is so cool because it's just a lip gloss stick, which I don't think any other brand makes. I haven't like seen anything like this. This lives in my purse since the day I got it. It's a little bit kind of gross because I wear it so often, but it's basically just like a very pigmented lip gloss, and I love it. I just keep it in my purse because I normally wear this like if I'm not filming and I just want like a really minimal lip color that is still pigmented and hydrating. I reapply it almost like it's like a lip balm because it is really hydrating, and it's just like a really nice glossy finish. I like that it's not thick like some lip glosses.
Right.
Like I think I have Sugar from Marc Jacobs, but I feel like that's a little like you have to commit to really want a glossy lip. Like this is like a very no fuss lip product. I want to actually get they make the shade Sugar in this
that's
too.
One that
You
I
have that?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it. Yeah.
I want to get that one. I think that's the one I'm gonna get. Basically, I'm just like restocking on all of my own favorites with this sale. But Mocha Chocolata, that's a very interesting name. But that is the one I had. That's the shade that I wear all the time. Even if I'm wearing like a different lip color throughout the day, or like if I go out with this liquid lipstick that is matte, I won't even bring the lip color with me. I'll just bring this and just reapply it to touch up my lip color because it's so comfortable and like really easy to just like throw on, and I really like that it's in a stick form. I think it's like more hygienic than a lip gloss, so really enjoyed that.
Next up is a concealer by Josie Moran. It's the Vibrancy Argan Oil Full Coverage Concealer Fluid. Super long name, but this one, if you have drier skin, I feel like you will love this because it's a super hydrating and a little bit of a glow to it, so it just looks really beautiful on your skin. I don't know, if you're more oily, you might not like this, but I have super dry skin, so I love it, and it's nice in full coverage. It has a nice applicator, and yeah, I started testing this one out. I actually picked this up during the last Sephora sale there. What was it, appreciation or something?
Like half of my recommendations are things I got during the last sale.
And I was like, okay, I fell in love with this thing, so yeah, I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a new concealer.
I think I want to try that because like glowy, hydrating concealers are definitely my favorite.
Yes, because a lot of them will get, especially under the eyes, can get so dry.
Yeah.
It's like
I'd rather it be more glowy than full coverage because
Right.
I feel like that look just looks more natural.
Yep.
Alright, so lastly, I have a contour product. This is from Kevyn Aucoin. This is called the Contour Book, the Art of Sculpting and Defining Volume 3. So I actually have their Volume 2, but I like this one more because there's more to it. I think this one's around $59. You have a huge mirror. This was in my favorites recently, and I wear it every single day. You guys can't really tell, but I was just showing Ashley like how dented this is, and I've only had it for like a month because since the day I got it, I wear it every single day. Like I mix these two contour shades, and I think it's like pretty universal because they do have like a good range of different colors. And then the blush is also gorgeous. You can mix it in with this like bronzery tone, and I love like blushes like that are basically bronzers, or I'll use like a pinky bronzer as a blush a lot of times. The highlighters are the only thing that's not like the most exciting thing ever. They're kind of more that like subtle like inner corner highlight, brow bone highlight kind of look, not like a cheekbone highlight. You can, but it's not super intense. But the contour product is absolutely amazing, and the blush too. Like I use all of it, but especially like the contours in here are super pretty. So I've been really into this contour kit since the day I got it. I've been wearing it every single day. So highly recommend it. It's just like a very creamy, blendable formula that doesn't look like you contoured your face. It just looks like that's your natural contour. So
that's the best kind.
Yeah, definitely love that.
Yeah, you do. You have a nice dent in that.
I know. I wear it so much. It's my favorite.
Okay, and last one that I'm going to recommend is if you've been wanting to try one of the Hourglass palettes, then I would pick it up during the sale because these things are really pricey, like $80, I'm pretty sure. So this one is the Edit 4, and I think this one's better for fair skin tones. If you are a little bit deeper skin tone, I'd go with the Unlocked palette. That one I can only use about half the products, otherwise they look a little bit deep. Like I have to go real light-handed with the Unlocked. But this one I've been loving. I really love the bronzer in here, and then you have like your setting powders, highlight, and then 2 blushes. And yeah, so if you've been wanting to try one, super beautiful. It just looks flawless on the skin, and you might as well save while you can, so it's real crazy.
That would be what, like $15, 15 or 20 off?
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
Makes it a lot better. But it is a really nice just all-in-one face palette, especially for traveling. Then I don't have to haul like so many things.
Yeah, you just like pulled out like all of your travel makeup.
Yeah. It's all right here.
Alright guys, so that's going to be everything for our Sephora sale recommendations. Thank you so much to Ashley for coming by to film this collab.
Thank you for having me.
She lives like super far away from me, so it's like very rare to like be able to actually come on and film together. So we're excited to share our recommendations and for the sale in a couple of days. Really excited about that because there's some like holiday makeup that I'm interested in. And actually on Ashley's channel, we're going to be sharing our Sephora sale wish list. So basically all the products other than like the ones that we're going to buy from each other's recommendations that we plan on purchasing as well. So definitely check that out on Ashley's channel, her channel, and that video will be listed down below. And if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to both of our channels. And I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.